Greetings, known world. So, this will be the first video that I'm making on my little series that I plan on working on. So, we're going to go very basic. How to hold your sword. Now, this might seem kind of silly, but there were some stuff that I was in the SCA for a while before I learned these things. And I kind of look back, and I wish I would have known this a little bit more when I first started. So, I'm going to use a boffer just for demonstration practices. It doesn't have anything on it so you can see my hands. So, you basically, I know of 3 different grips that you can use. 2 are good. The 3rd one is the one you want to avoid. So let's start with the one you want to avoid. So we're going to do a full grip on your stick. You hold it like this. Seems fine, which you can grip it this way. But what you don't want to do is clench and have a death grip on it. If you sit here and you hold it too hard, you're all tensed up and flexed, this is going to lead to problems. So here's the main thing. If we're standing here, and this happens to a lot of newer fighters, even people that's been in a while, you get excited when you fight. We all love to do it, right? So whenever you get like this, you tend to tense up. And when you tense up, that grip on your sword just gets tight. And when you have that really tight grip on your sword, the death grip, this leads to problems. 2 of the biggest things are, if I'm all tensed up like this and I got this death grip on my sword, whenever I go to throw a shot, it looks like this. I can't get a full extension of how I'm throwing things. You look more like a robot when you throw sticks. You can't do this. It doesn't work. So the other problem is when you're all tensed up like this and you're holding really tight, before you throw a shot, if you're going to loosen that grip so that you can get the extension, watch what happens. I'm all flexed up. I have to relax my muscles, then throw a shot. Now what this does is, especially to experienced fighters, telegraphs. If I'm like this, and you see all of a sudden that body drop, you know that I'm fixing to throw a shot. I'm fixing to do something. What will fighters do? They'll exploit it. I'll just step back. Can't hit me if I'm stepping away. So, we don't want that death grip on that sword. You'll sit there, you'll hit like a robot, you'll telegraph from parts unknown. So the one that's my personal favorite, I call it the OK grip. I've seen several people refer to this online. Top 2 fingers. What do? You hold it like this. I'm pretty good at flicking shots in when I throw it. And I used to love having triggers in my sword. Throw a lot of shots off the triggers. So when you throw it, you kind of pop it. You'll pop it. The OK grip. Now, it looks a lot better than this, where I'm all rigid with that death grip. Relaxed. Throwing from the top. When you do this, you can get into combo shots. All that stuff we'll cover later. But the OK grip. The newest grip, which I'm kind of learning now, I didn't know about it for years, is the bottom 2 fingers. What this does is it gives you a little bit more reach or extension with your stick. So if I'm sitting here and I'm out of range, the OK grip, that's what it is. It bounces. Now if I use the bottom 2, whenever I throw that shot, and not lean into it, you're almost throwing your stick at your opponent. When you do it, the sword will literally rotate in the bottom fingers. Now this is not something you shouldn't practice, and it's definitely something you should, because you can imagine when you're throwing those shots, you don't have a good grip on your sword. This is just PVC and boppers, which is not legal in the SCA. When you throw it, you can throw it clean out of your hand and have it come out. So you need to build that grip strength up in the bottom fingers. But the main thing is, no matter how you grip it, even if you have a full grip, when you're sitting there holding it, don't tense up. Don't hold that death grip. Don't, getting excited, get a little bit of adrenaline rush, you're out there fighting. Maybe you're just at practice. Maybe you're in a tournament. Maybe it's your first tournament. Relax. Relax. Just go with the flow. You can pop it in. Use that bottom grip to get a further extension on it. It's almost like you're throwing your sword at somebody. Game of stick tag. Throwing. Don't flex. Don't do that tight death grip. You'll telegraph. You won't get extension. So, OK grip's good. Bottom 2's good. Whole hand is okay. Just not flexing. No death grip. That's lesson 1. Thank you.